This episode of What's Happening Wiregrass with Caitlin is brought to you by Dothan United Soccer. Come cheer on the Dragons as they take the pitch and bring the heat this season. Bring the family, wear your colors, and be part of the roar. Get tickets and game info now at DothanUnitedSoccer.com. Into the rest of July for Dothan Performing Arts.
Finish the summer out
With a bunch of fun stuff. So let's talk about 250. How was that?
It was a big day. Did you come down there? I'm sorry I asked you down on your podcast. I knew better. I didn't see you.
You know what? No, the plan was to come down there. It was, but we hung out by the pool, and then that's how the day ended. Yeah,
that's a good day. A lot of my team, I wish we'd been hanging out by the pool. I promise them next 4th of July, we probably will be hanging out by a pool somewhere. Big day, massive. All in all, we had around 10,000 people down there all day. About 7,000 when the drones went off. Multiple departments. Every department in the city. Fire, police, leisure services, admin department, general services, public works, Dothan utilities. Everybody threw in on this event, and it was great. It was great to see a lot of community come down and people experience something new. A lot of people hadn't been to the park before. A lot of music, and then we rolled right into the drone show, and that was really a new experience for a lot of people.
I did get to watch. I watched. There were several people that had lives running, so I got to see that, and it was amazing. I wish that I could have been there in person, but the day didn't turn out that way.
Sometimes it doesn't, man. At least it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. But it was great, and then like I was saying, the drones are scenes. They're not like fireworks that just go up in the air. So certain scenes would get claps, and it was amazing when the peanut went up. A lot of people, you can tell how many people really love Dothan because people started clapping, and then when the Love Dothan, we ended with the Love Dothan thing, and like that's everybody started clapping, and I think it really, the reason we do these things is community pride and create some connection with everybody,
right?
And I really think that really showed like we are building some community pride. Everybody's sharing the same experience when they come downtown. It was really beautiful to see.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll do something like that again next July 4th?
If you can find me $100,000, I'll do it. But I don't.
Let's get searching.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you got $100,000, you want to do something cool for 4th of July, contact me.
So I know that we talked about it before, but the planning that went into it, I remember Daniel and Ashley coming in and talking about the planning, how long it took. But what was that process like?
It's a lot. So you got, in that, it's a lot of really strong people, and people, they got to understand that, the vision where we're trying to go. Like it's starting here, and as it started just growing. We were going to do music out, and then, we've been trying to do a drone show for about 6 months. We didn't have the opportunity to do it, and luckily, Mike Schmitz really came through, and he provided that opportunity. And then you had, Shirley from the admin department. She had a plan, and she wanted to blow it up because it was 250. So she got us all on the same page and started working. And you had John from Leisure Services, of course, Daniel, Brittany from the PR and marketing side of the city. And then, just like I said, the biggest players that day are Dothan Fire Department and Dothan PD. They're in on every meeting. General Services and Public Works, they're in on every meeting. The street team, like it took a lot, but we would meet. The meetings started getting intensified. We started about 8 months ago, and then it just ended where this is at.
I didn't realize that was how long it was.
Yeah, it just grew. Anything that size, like it takes a lot of, one thing I love about working at the city is everybody has their, you're good at what you do because you're leading that department. So everybody knows what was at stake and what they had to do, and everybody executed well. And as you're walking around, you see all this stuff happening, and you realize, hey, there's other people doing their part, and that's what's making this thing work. It's great.
Yeah. No, well, there was a big turnout. Every picture, every video, everything that I saw, it was just a huge crowd, huge success. Mm-hmm. So hopefully someone will give you $100,000 again next year to do it all over.
Hopefully. So we had probably over 200.
And I can make it to that one.
Yeah. We probably had over 200 city employees there. I know on my team alone, we had over 40 just on what we were doing,
And that's the Performing Arts Department.
Performing Arts Department. So we have a lot, people can't see, but my operations manager sitting in the corner, he had a big team out there. We were getting after it, setting up last Friday and Saturday morning. So anytime you have people commit to come down and work on what is a holiday, and you look around, you got 40 people from your team there working, it's a big day.
Yeah.
And everybody's bought in, and it's good. It's good for me as a boss trying to build a culture in that Performing Arts Department. It's good to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone was all hands on deck.
All hands understood. Like we're all in this together till about 11. We're all going to be tired. Let's just push it all the way to the end. And I want to say by 11 o'clock that night, it really didn't look like we did anything had happened down there outside of tents being up, but everything was put up. Everybody was gone. Biggest thing is that everybody came down downtown. They arrived safe and they made it home safe. There was no incidents. And again, that's the Dothan Fire Department, Dothan Police Department. It's amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so now there's still a lot happening in July downtown.
Yep.
Let's talk about Porter Park.
Porter Park. So July, we're going to do, so what we do? We did this last Saturday. We did yoga in the park for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
We had 120 people showed up just to do yoga in the park. It's just, something
Where's
simple.
that set up at? Is it right behind where the amphitheater is?
Yeah, right there in the amphitheater space. And then she was out on the grass last week doing the class, had all ages, all fitness levels. And again, it just shows just because stuff hadn't been done in Dothan doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. And people are looking for, it can't be done. They're looking for community and connection, and people showed out. So we'll do that once a month. We'll do it again August 15th. At Porter Park, we got left this year. We got August 1st. We're doing a thing with Ariel Sweeting where she's developed a thing called the Wiregrass Fest. And she came to us and she wanted to do a festival. And I said, well, here goes a budget. Like, let's see if we can figure this out. So she's got the John Bull Trio, Ariel and the Find Outs, and Sinner's Gospel. And it's going to be Saturday, August 1st, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's free. There'll be some, it's family friendly. There'll be some food trucks. And then it ends just in time where you can go see the wallflowers at the plant. Like, it's going to be a good day for music downtown.
That's awesome.
So come out and support that. For anything like that, you want information, Porter Park has a Facebook page. Go out to the Civic Center's Facebook page or theparkdothan.com.
Yeah. And I wanted to talk about that real quick. I love that Dothan, and maybe it always has been because I'm not from here, but it seems like it's really turning into a music hub. Downtown Dothan, the Plant Civic Center, the Opera House, Porter Park, there's just always some type of music and art going on.
Yeah.
And I love that about Downtown Dothan. And that's all because of what y'all are doing.
Yeah, we're trying, and we actually just got involved in a program called Music Resiliency Network, where it takes, they pick 20 small communities or rural areas on the globe. So 20 people get in every year, and they come in and they do a study on your city and what you're trying to do, and they teach you how to implement plans to turn your city into where music is an economic driver.
Wow. Yeah.
So it won't be an overnight deal, but it's a long-term play.
And there's also there's another, what was it, the grant?
Yeah, the Levitt Amp Grant. It starts September 3rd. We have Billy Allen and the Pollies coming September 10th, September 17th, September 24th. So those are 4 Thursdays of September. There'll be free music at the park. That's
great.
Art in Public Places and us, and Live at the Opera. And then we have Tri-State Expos involved in it. And then we have a committee who actually meet tomorrow night where we're going to talk about what happens in the springtime where they go back to Saturdays. So music's not going to stop at the park. These events aren't going to stop at the park. Even when we don't do the Levitt Grant, we're still going to do the concert series at the park. We've already got ours booked for February, March, April, May of next year.
Going into next year already.
We're there. Like, we already looked at our calendar the other day, and we go all the way through May at the Civic Center, everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, and my new favorite thing, because this is the second year, the Circle Sessions, that's going to be July 25th. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so if anybody hasn't seen it, Circle Sessions is something we started doing last year. We look at calendar space and space where it was kind of blank, and we have a production team that's got 150 years worth of experience. We got events team, we got a ton of experience over there. So we were just thinking, why can't we develop an event of our own and produce it and create it? And we did it last year with us and Aero Creative. This year we're bringing it back again. We've had 63 entries this year. We picked 6 singer-songwriters from the Southeast that we think are really, really amazing. They'll come into town on the 24th. We'll go over to Adventureland. They're one of our sponsors, and play some games, let everybody get to know each other.
Yeah.
We'll go do some rehearsals. And then Saturday, July 25th at the Dothan Opera House at 7 o'clock. That's when the show will happen. And it's 6 people are Dustin Herring, local guy, Leif Mechie from Louisiana, Emily Elgin, Michelle Rayburn, Noah Patton, and then Jacob Brock out of Mobile. Really great, different styles of music. And we co-partnered this year with Live at the Opera. So Live at the Opera is going to announce a concert for Dothan Nurseries on the day after Sunday, July 26th. So we took their 2 guys, Gabriel Lee and Matt Koziel. They're 2 performers. We're going to make them judges at the Circle Sessions.
Great.
And then they're actually going to do a singer-songwriter kind of demo to kick the show off.
That's awesome. I wondered last year who were the judges? Like, what was the judging process?
Yeah, we picked some people that we had networks where we brought a guy in from the Opelika Singer-Songwriters Contest, brought a guy in from Huntsville, and then another one that's returning this year is a friend of ours, Haley Fort from Six String Southern Productions. They do a lot of shows with us. She's a very talented person. She's got a good ear. Plus, you want people there that can kind of give these guys some, if they have any questions about getting on tours or getting on shows, because we get asked all the time, can you put us as an opener? We don't do that.
Right.
The promoter does that, and the agent does that. So she's got that insight. And then we got Misty Morgan coming back to host.
Oh, yeah,
which
she
is
did
one
great
of our personal
last year.
favorites. She's amazing. It's going to be a good night. And the best part about Circle Sessions is it's $10. We want to pack the house. That's a $10 flat ticket. We're not trying to make money off this thing. We're trying to, we got sponsors that help us break even. Mitchell Automotive Group, Meredith is amazing. Visit Dothan. Wiregrass Wealth Management is providing the meals. Tixer, our ticketing outlet, came in and helped us out during outdoor displays. And then, like I said, Adventureland, we're going to do this fun kind of contest where maybe they do, play 4 holes of putt-putt, golf cart race, and some skee ball, and then whoever scores, that's how they're going to perform. So if you scored first, you get to pick where you're going to perform.
Oh, that's neat.
And it lets everybody get to know each other and build some camaraderie before we go into it.
Gosh, almost a little bit of competition, too.
I mean, it's a competition going to competition. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you could score, you could win that and say, hey, I want to go first, or you could go third, or you could go last. It just depends. And then depending on where your score's at, that's where you pick.
Yeah, that's really cool. Did you come up with that?
Well, you got to work with what your sponsors got. Plus, it's hot. You don't want somebody going out playing putt-putt for 18 holes in July heat.
Yeah. No, that's very true.
Yeah.
So where can someone go to get tickets for a Circle Session?
DothanOperaHouse.com.
DothanOperaHouse.com, and it's going to be right. You'll see it.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. And or you can call the box office. We got a wonderful person up there, Kay, who is our customer service person. She helps people. She takes calls all day long. I mean, I know everybody thinks you buy tickets digitally still, but most people do. But we still field a lot of calls and a lot of walk-ups, and she will be more than happy to help you out. Like, she's great with people and great with information.
I love that. Keeping that old school buying ticket way.
Yeah.
I mean, even though digital and online is convenient.
It's convenient, but some people still want to hear a voice.
Yeah.
I think there's people that call her every week, too, and want to know what country shows we have coming, which is pretty funny, and she'll talk to them, and it's just like a weekly deal. And then that's about, that's where we are. Circle Sessions is going to be great. This Friday night, we have William Lee Martin. If you guys aren't want to come out and see some clean country comedy, he'll be here. Georgia Stanley's going to open up. And then we're going to finish the summer before we get into 11 Amp Grant shows. We're going to do Shay Morgan and the Bird Family at the at the park on Saturday, August 29th.
That's going to be at the amphitheater?
Yeah, that's a straight-up bluegrass show. So if anyone wants bluegrass, people don't know Shay Morgan is a mandolin player that's getting really big. She was on CMA Fest last week. She's 15, and she's kind of coming on now. So we got her out there. Night before, we have Old 60 and the Stews over at the Civic Center, which is another big show. So we'll have a weekend of music and fun. Right, Tom?
So Shay, that kind of seems like that's one of those shows that you don't want to miss, because I know, just being here in Dothan for the past however many years, there's been a lot of big names that have come through Dothan, and now they're huge stars, and people were like, hey, I saw them at the plant, or I saw them at the Peanut Festival, or wherever. So that sounds like one of those places, or one of those performers that you want to be able to say, I saw them. Yeah, and that's what we try to do with the park shows. That there was even one yesterday, I got tagged in one where Pinkbeard that we had out there last month or in May, he got nominated for another Grammy. And people don't understand this stuff. We put some thought into some of these headliners, always provide a space for local openers. But there's a lot of thought that goes into bringing these headliners here, because we do hope to hit somebody one day. We got booked that maybe before they play here, they do grow, and then we have to move the show somewhere else. That'd be ideal. Yeah, great. It's fun. It is. It sounds fun. You got a cool job, Clay. There's a lot of tech that helps you out with this stuff too. Yeah, there's a lot of tech. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, the end of the summer, closing out the summer, sounds like a lot of fun, and leading into, you've already got it planned all into next year. Yeah, we're going. Like, we're all the way into May. I mean, I will drop this. There's a show that got canceled. May of 2025. I do believe we got that one back. So you rock fans out there, just hold tight. We got you. We got a lot of stuff on the calendar. But no one knows what that show is. They'll know what I'm talking about, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. He does. Tom knows. Yeah. Tom knows what you're talking about. All right. But anyway, as always, thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for helping us build community. Thank you to my team. I know everybody gets exhausted, but this is, the entire part of the process. I mean, it's all in the recipe, so we're good.
let's just keep having fun and keep loving Dothan.
Yeah, I'm glad that you stopped by. It's always fun to come by.
Thank
when
you
you
for
come
having me.
by and tell us what's going to be happening downtown. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Clay.
Thank you for having me, Caitlin. Always.